So now we will discuss agents and modes of transmission of some infectious diseases, right? So first one is the agent of transmission, then second one is the mode of transmission, and third one is the diseases transmitted. So first one is direct contact. So by coming in direct contact with the patient, their clothes, utensils and other articles used by the patient. So what diseases can be caused? First one is the chicken pox, second is eye infections, mumps, measles, smallpox, diseases of skin, right? So the next agent of transmission is contaminated air. So by the contamination of air, we can say the mode of transmission is by droplet infection. So droplets are sprayed in the air by sneezing and by coughing. So by germs in the mucus. So mucus is the watery substance which is present inside our nose, or we can say the body, right? So the diseases transmitted are diphtheria, influenza, pneumonia, tuberculosis, common cold, cough. So the next agent of transmission is contaminated water, that causes waterborne diseases. So by drinking contaminated water with sewage, or we can say the industrial waste. So sewage or industrial waste water if we are drinking, so it can cause the waterborne diseases, right? So this is by drinking water from ponds where cattle are bathed and clothes are washed, right? So what are the diseases? So the diseases transmitted are cholera, typhoid, jaundice, acute diarrhea, hepatitis, amoebic dysentery, right? So the next agent of transmission is contaminated food. So that is foodborne diseases. So by eating contaminated food with bacteria, mostly if we are saying the packaged food or the canned food, right? So by food left open, if you have left the food open, so it can be, or we can say, contaminated by the flies, that are the house flies, right? So what are the diseases transmitted through this? It can be the botulism, diarrhea, dysentery, food poisoning, cholera, typhoid. So the next agent of transmission, now the next is the vector-borne diseases, right? So what is the mode of transmission? So by the bite of female Anopheles mosquito and the Aedes mosquito fly, then rat flea, house fly, mite, right? So it can cause malaria, sleeping sickness, plague, dengue, then typhoid, cholera and polio as well, right? So next agent of transmission is animals. So by the bite of with the bite of a rabbit, dog, monkey or cat, so it the disease caused or disease transmitters is rabies, right? So the next is unhygienic habits. So by eating with uncleaned or unwashed hands, by eating unwashed vegetables and fruits or spoiled food, so what can be the diseases which are caused due to this? First one is typhoid, then diarrhea, food poisoning, worm infections like the ascariasis, right? So the next one is contact with soil. So entering through cuts or bruises. So what are the bruises? These are the mark on the skin that results from damaged blood vessels under the skin, right? So it can cause the diseases, that is tetanus and the mycosis.